What is going on, everybody? As always, every weekend I bring you dividend investment for next week so you can catch some juicy dividend. I'm using Market Chameleon software. I'm gonna go show you some stuff about it, and if you like what you see and you want to generate some income from either selling options for income or buying some dividend plays, you can get a 7 days trial, link in the description. That being said, let's get started with some sweet dividends so you can collect them next week. Let's go. So before we start with the dividend, I'm gonna give you a little freebie. I use Market Chameleon mainly to sell options, but from time to time they have some buying options as well. What do they do for you guys that are new to my channel? Before we go over the dividends, what Market Chameleon does, they found, I don't know how their software algorithm found, they just say this option, instead of you paying, I don't know, $100, you can pay $50, but it's worth 100. So they find you some cheaper options. So if you sell options for income, you get more bang for your buck. And if you just wanna buy and you don't know what to buy, I'm gonna show you an example right now so you understand what I'm saying, how you can buy as well options for cheap. So let me show you just real quick before the dividend part. So this is Apple. Everybody know Apple. This is Market Chameleon, the home page. You got all the most active stocks, and they tell you which options have the most opportunity compared to where it should trade. So let me give you an example what I mean by that. So let's take Apple at 131 today. You got a couple of options in here. Long call. Usually I like to sell options for income, but for you guys, let me show you. Long call, what do they have? June 4th, okay, a month from now, June 4th, buy calls. This is what they suggest, not based on Apple can go up or down, based on the amount that you will pay. Very important, I'm gonna touch that in a second. So they're saying to you, if you buy 135 calls, for next month, June 4th, a month from now, we're at 131. You buy Apple call 135. You pay, as of today, $1.70, $170. But, and this is where Market Chameleon shines, theoretically, you should have paid this amount, $333, okay? $330. You're paying half of that. Theoretically, because a lot of retail traders are out of the market and they all went to crypto, as they should, Dogecoin going to the moon, you should, in theory, pay based on history. I think their algorithm goes back like 6 years. You should have paid $330 for this call options as of now, but you got this as a cheaper rate for $107. You can win. According to the last 6 years, there's a 59% chance that Apple will close above 135 and you will make money. You got a 95% edge, meaning that you're paying 170, 100% edge is just double than that, like 340. So almost 96% cheaper than what you should have paid if you didn't have Market Chameleon and you just say, I want to buy Apple calls, I don't know what to buy. So you just go with this software, which is pretty awesome. Again, 7 days trial, link in the bio. If you are more conservative and you don't want to buy out of the money, you can buy this one. I also saw this one before I start this video. Same thing, long calls, June 4th, a month from now. 127. So Apple is already deep in the money at 131. This is 127 deep in the money. Look at the price, $5.90. You can go to Robinhood, put the limit of $5.90, which is $590. But in theory, $8.99. In theory, that's $900. So in theory, you should have paid $900 to buy 127 calls. That means the calls are cheap now on Apple. For 127, and instead you pay $600. Now $600 puts your break even at 133, 132.9. You are at 131 now, so assume we are done with this correction for the week and we keep gonna go higher. Apple should perform. You got a 71% chance to win. and make more than the 590. And the edge is 52%, meaning that you pay 600 instead of 900. That's about 50% edge. Now I can go on and show you Tesla, SPY, QQQ, Neo, Palantir, all that good stuff. 7 days trial right there. Let's focus on what we came here to do, which is dividend investing for next week. Let's give you some example about that. So let's do that. Yeah. Okay, so I'm in the dividend part of Market Chameleon right here. You click dividend, you click future X date, and then I did the screener like this, ex-dividend date in the next 7 days. I changed this to common stocks. I don't want to mess with, I don't know, preferred. I don't know if you can buy preferred stocks on Robinhood, get paid. I'm not touching that. And I also did this one. I screened the yield from the highest to lowest. So you start with the highest, you go to lowest, you pick 1 or 2, 3, whatever that you want. All the dividends for next week. This is a giant list. And something that popped into my eye, as they say, is this special dividend. Again, you can see quarterly, monthly, whatever the case. I like the one that says special because that means that it's like the public doesn't really know about unless you dig deeper in Google and all that stuff. That's why Market Chameleon makes life a lot easier. So let's click, see what we got in here. You click on this paper. GSBD, that's the ticker symbol. Goldman Sachs BDC, that's the special department, the business. I don't know what they do. It says exactly what they do. Financial service, credit service. So the credit service department, Goldman Sachs, are paying you a special dividend. When? Next dividend May 13 of 5 cents each, which comes to 9.1% dividend yield. That's option number 1. You can check it out there. You can check others. Let's see what else we got. Something that I know. And all those are paying dividend. That's crazy. Quarterly, monthly, quarterly. On track. Series A is paying you 9.8%. Goldman Sachs we just saw. Pyxis Tankers, 9%. That's oil tanker, I think. If I remember correctly. Let's do this one. I know them. Enbridge. They're paying 8.5% quarterly dividend. So let's see what we got. If you click here, Enbridge at $40, 39.43. Dividend yield 8.5%. I'm not talking about all those dividend that people are talking about. 2%, 2.3, 2.5. All those super Dow 30 dividends that people like. Talking about stuff like that, 8-9% that you can collect every single week as long as you follow what you need to follow. Next dividend date, May 13, a couple of days from now, for 0.83 cents. So you're getting 83 cents for every $40 that you buy a share, for a total of 8.5% dividend yearly. Let's see if we got anything else in here. And you can scroll and do what you need to do. Search all of them. If you want to be a little more conservative, just keep scrolling down. XOM Mobile, look at this. I didn't even know they're paying a dividend next week. 5.6% dividend. Let's click, see what they have. Okay, XOM Mobile, $62. Last year I got some shares at 33. And I sold. So it is what it is. But either way, $60 now for 5.6% dividend. Solid company, ExxonMobil. That's not gonna go away. You don't have to hold shares forever. You are just need to buy before the ex-dividend date in order to get paid. And you get 87 cents. Next dividend date is May 12. So you got a couple of days to regroup. And basically do what you need to do to make some sweet, juicy dividends. That's what I do almost on a weekly basis when I have the time. But I also try to focus on the selling options for income side that you saw in the first couple of minutes of this video. I will leave a link in the description below. I have the full paid membership. You pay monthly $99 for the whole shebang. Option, dividend, earnings, biotech, whatever the case. If you can't afford 99 and you only want the dividend part, I think it's like 33 bucks a month. They have a couple of options. Try the 7 days. I like them. I've been a member for a long time, almost a year. It's a long time in this industry. Basically, I love them and I use them to sell options for income and the dividend part. And if I bring you guys any sort of value, also check Tesla in here. But if I bring you guys any sort of value, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell, all that good stuff. Appreciate you all. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video.